it's Audra. I wanted to talk to you guys today about hair moisture. Recently on Facebook, I had put a status about how if your hair felt like straw, it was lacking moisture, and if it felt like hay, it's lacking protein. And I wanted to talk to you about why. Why is your hair lacking moisture? Let's elaborate a little bit further on that, okay? So a lot of times I get clients and they come in and they're like, my hair doesn't hold a curl. And I know how to use a tool because you already showed me, and I've been watching YouTube videos and I tried it and it does fine, but then when I leave and I go out the door, it doesn't want to hold the curl. Well, one of those problems is probably from your elasticity in your hair. And elasticity, if it doesn't have elasticity, it is lacking in either protein or moisture. So one way to find out if that's your problem is to pluck one of your hairs out of your head. I know it sounds crazy. You're gonna pull it. And if it stretches before it snaps, then your elasticity is good. But if it's not having a lot of give before it snaps off, then your hair is having a problem with elasticity. And one way that you can repair the moisture for your elasticity is by washing your hair less. One problem that people have is they wash their hair just way too often. And so you're washing out and depleting all the natural moisture that should be in your hair shaft. Another reason that your hair could be lacking in moisture is because your water that you're washing your hair with is too hot. So I highly suggest that if you are using really hot water while you're showering, that you go ahead and make sure that you are washing your hair last in a little bit more tepid water so that you're not just completely just destroying your hair moisture from the heat. It's the same exact dilemma if you're using heat products or heat tools, and thermal heat is causing a lot of damage to your hair. It's the same scenario with hot water. Thermal heat tools, just burning it right up. So if you're using a really hot thermal heat tool, you need to make sure that you're using the lowest temperature that your hair requires. If your hair doesn't require 450 degrees, don't do it at 450 degrees, okay? And use your heat protectant because it's really important, okay? That also will help retain the moisture in your hair. Another problem is the way that people air dry their hair, believe it or not. So yes, blow drying and thermal heat is bad, but if your hair is having prolonged water or wetness in it, it is diluting your hair's moisture. Kind of like a swimmer, when they swim all the time, their skin gets kind of ashy and they need a good moisturizer. Well, your hair has the same exact problem. So if you're swimming or you're wearing your hair up in a wet bun, or even if you're sleeping on a cotton pillow. If you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, cotton is a material that's designed to absorb, hence the reason we use terry cloth towels. So you may want to consider switching over into like a silk pillowcase, and that would absolutely do a lot of justice for those of you who like to wash your hair at night. Yeah, so another couple ways that you can repair your moisture in your hair is to increase your omegas. And if you don't like fish, that's okay. Your taste buds don't, but your body, believe it or not, loves it. It loves your fatty omegas, and it goes straight into your hair and nails. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're eating our fish or we're taking our fish oil pills, okay? Omega is super important. Another important thing is to get a haircut. And I know some of you are like me, you just want the babyest trim, but sometimes your hair really requires just a good, healthy haircut, so it's not trying to constantly repair those ends, okay? Get those dead ends off, baby. And lastly, go see your stylist and get a conditioning treatment. Moisture conditioning treatments are not that expensive. They're very, very crucial, and they help you in continuing to work with your hair to have the best integrity, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and tuning in and listening to what I have to say. And I really hope that you'll consider checking out new moisture products for your hair for its healthiest life ever. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.